So I have a method that I think that's going to work for a lot of different companies. And here's my method to be able to get you a lot more closings in your business. So first, let's acknowledge this. Most of the reasons why you're not closing on more deals today is actually based on time, and I can prove it. Most of the objections that we're continuing to hear, so if you ask your sales team what type of issues they're dealing with, they're going to tell you this. Well, I continue to hear, yeah, I need to talk to my partner, or I need to talk to my partners. So yeah, let's hold off for now. Let me make sure that they're, on board with this. Yeah, Justin, we're not interested right now. Can you talk to us, next Friday? Or, hey, Justin, I don't know if we're going to do it this quarter. We're still really, really interested. Can you contact us, next quarter sometime? I think we might be ready then. Or, hey, can you send us more information? We could go down the line, but most of this is all based on time. And why do I say it's based on time? Because the key word in big caps is it's all based on urgency. That's why I said it's connected to time. They don't have a problem right now. Or you're not clearly making it enough. Like I say, marketing is like creating a laceration on your arm. Sales is like taking dirt and then smashing it in and starting to dig it in. It's because they don't have enough of a bigger problem that they're seeing. It's like, okay, I need to take care of this today. So I know that when I hear that messaging, and your salespeople need to know this too, when I hear that message, I know that number one, we've probably failed in two different areas. It's not so much of a sales problem. Now not to say this is not the job of a salesperson to crank up that intensity to make it more of an urgent thing we need to take care of today. I'm not saying that. But I do think that all parts of the business need to be taking a responsibility for this. Meaning that if operations was really truly focusing on making all of our customers completely satisfied, which is a billion-dollar strategy that every big company in America should be focused on, then we wouldn't have this problem, because operations would be sending my message to my marketing team so that we are attracting the right type of customer. So that whenever I'm speaking to them, they already know what we're going to do. They already know what we're going to provide. It's very clearly said online. That landing page shows all of that information. Or that PDF shows all of the information. That way, again, we're attracting the right type of customer. Like, they know what our features are. They know what our benefits are. My salesperson doesn't need to sell on that. What my salesperson needs to do is if all of those things have been done correctly, what's going to happen is we're actually going to be able to, again, to turn up that intensity a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them really one simple question. So Dan, before we started talking, right here at the beginning of the phone call, I asked you, why you wanted to do this, and you told me why you wanted to do this. But why? Why are you needing to wait another week? I guess I don't understand that. Why would you be wanting to wait? And just listen. Hear what they're saying. Because truthfully, the problem is a lot of our customers are not wanting to do something today. There might not be a way for us to increase that intensity, to create that sense of urgency that's going to be needed in order to bring them on as a customer. But what I'm doing now is I'm just getting information. I'm not trying to hard sell them. This is no like a slick tactic that I'm using. It's just like communicating. So he's going to tell me then a little bit more information. Well, Justin, we really just need to think about this. I'm not, trying to make a quick decision on this. I could be told so many different things. Or, hey, really just I'm trying to get as much information now so I can make the best decision. Totally fine. Again, he's not saying, or this person is not saying that they're not going to make a decision fairly soon. It's just that, hey, I have a process. And my process, Justin, is not to be buying today. I'm not going to do that. So that's the only reason I'm asking that, is just really trying to figure out, like, okay, well, what information do you need? Why are you even waiting for this amount of time? You said 1 week. Well, could you wait for 2 weeks? Could you wait for 30 days? And that's just asking. Again, it's just a way of communicating. He might say, well, yeah, I can wait for, another month. But I can't wait for another year. So again, we need to find out the information. That's part of the sales side. But the next question is what I like even more. What's the risk to you that next Friday, because you're saying next Friday we would maybe be able to do something, and I want to help you to make that decision with little to no risk, okay? So if it's next Friday and you're needing to think through things, do whatever, I totally understand. I want to give you that time. What risk can I help you with in reducing so that you can become a customer? The key word is risk on this. So ask them, what risk are you worried about? Because that's the reason most people aren't buying today. So to get to this really, really quickly is what risk can we reduce today so that they will become a buyer a lot sooner? Because this person, until we reduce that risk, they're going to keep kicking the can down the road per se, and it's not going to be an urgent need. But they were attracted to us for a certain reason. That's part of the qualifying side. Well, they were attracted to our business. We know that they are, they're the right type of customer for us, and we are the right vendor for them. But again, like I said, why are you waiting for another week? So we need to know that, because it might be a really valid reason. We haven't given them enough information. That might be why. So I'm really wanting to get all of that information out. Let's get all of them all onto the table per se. But once that's done, is the most important question, like I said. What can I do to reduce any risk that you have? Or what are the risks or the things that you're worried about right now that's keeping you, preventing you from doing this? And just listen. And they're going to tell you. I always use the example of buying a pair of jeans online. The reason I'm not buying these jeans, if anybody was to pop up on a chat bot and talk to me, we got a lot of technology to do this, and if it was a real live person, I'm really interested in that pair of jeans, but you know what? I'm so worried because they look nice, but I'm worried that the blue is not going to be the same blue whenever I get it home. I'm just worried about the color, that's it. And also besides the color, I'm actually worried about how they're going to fit on me. I don't want it to fit loosely. I want it to fit fairly tight. I want them to be a nice pair of jeans that fit me, contour to my body. And I'm worried about that. But what if that person says, hey, Justin, what can I do to eliminate all of those worries, all of those concerns that you have? And it might be just something as simple as, hey, Justin, I'll put a return in the box. If you don't like it, just ship it right back to us. We'll already pay for that. Sometimes we don't do that, but I know what your problem is now. Yeah, there already be return label in the box. All of that's already taken care of. So again, that is our job on the sales side. Is just trying to make sure that, again, we understand what are the risks and how do we mitigate those risks so that it's not such a big concern to them now. That's it. So if we do that in our sales teams, I will guarantee you'll start closing a lot more deals.